what's going on?
Yeah! We're so excited to be here with you, friends!
Yes, we have so many songs and stories about a bunch of different holidays that we celebrate during this season.
Exactly, but first, there's no better song to greet the holidays in than with our hi, hello, and how are you?
So get those waving hands ready, friends, and we're going to sing.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today?
How are you doing today? I'm feeling pretty jolly.
I'm feeling so jolly, and Miss Sarah, I'm just so excited to get right into these stories. The holidays are my favorite time of year.
Okay, we don't want to waste any more time, so let's start with our first song.
Yes, let's go right into it. Come on.
To kick off our holiday season, nothing warms us up quite like presents.
Presents!
Oh,
Now,
presents!
the holidays are not all about presents, Miss Sarah.
Of course they're
But they
not.
do make the holidays a little more fun.
They do. So we have a very special rhyme for you guys. It goes just like this.
See the presents wrapped so nicely, some for you and some for me.
Long ones, tall ones, short ones, and round ones, wrapped in blue. Ooh, my favorite color.
Oh, I love presents.
Me too. And you know what? Presents give me a lot of joy. What do you think, Miss Alex?
And presents are great to give and to get, and they bring so much joy to people. So make sure to share presents and love with your families during this holiday season.
And in the meantime, I think we have a book about joy.
Ooh, joy. Let's get reading then.
Today, me and Miss Alex, we're doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to read this by myself. Now, for today's reading, I'm going to take off my mask because it's just me in this room. This way, me and Miss Alex can stay safe while still reading you guys these wonderful books. So let's begin. The Joyful Book. I think we can all agree, no matter what holiday we celebrate this winter, it all fills us with lots and lots of joy. You ready? The Joyful Book by Todd Parr. Feeling joyful is when you are so happy you want to jump and shout with everyone you love. Woohoo! Celebrating with family and friends is joyful, right? Look at that. Whether they're near or far, celebrating with your friends and family is always joyful. Going on vacation is joyful. Ooh. Being close together is joyful. It's good to be close to your family, both physically but also within your heart. We can stay close by our family by giving them a call, going on Zoom, or sending letters. Or in me and Miss Alex's case, we can do it by sharing stories with each other. Unwrapping presents is joyful. Ooh, look at that. He's got some bubbles. Pop, 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 pop. Lighting candles is joyful. Oh, look at all those bright, beautiful candles. Storytelling is joyful. Hey, that's what we're doing. Trying new things is joyful. Whee! Having company over is joyful, right? Having company, but we can have company in many ways, right, friends? We can be with each other over Zoom. We can do tons of other things to make us feel closer with each other. Watching a parade is joyful. Oh, look at that. It's for Chinese New Year. Rubbing noses is joyful. Getting dressed up is joyful. Oh, look at that snazzy bow tie. Giving is joyful. Very right. Giving presents. Singing holiday songs is joyful. La 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 la. Right? Oh man. Playing games is joyful. Hugging is joyful. Give yourself a nice big hug. Good job. Sending love to family or friends far away is joyful. Oh, look at the whales. Sharing a meal is joyful. Playing outside is joyful. Learning new traditions is joyful. Hey, that's what we're doing, right, everyone? Making yummy treats is joyful, right? Especially when you share with friends. Visiting friends is joyful. Decorating for the holidays is joyful. Wow, look how beautiful. Saying thank you is joyful. Oh, look, cookies. Even reindeers need cookies, right? Starting a new year is joyful. Wow, look at all those fireworks. Holidays are a special time. No matter what tradition you celebrate, it is always joyful to be together with family and friends. Try to find joy every day and share it with others all year round. The end. Love, Todd. That was such a great book. I hope it filled you guys with lots of joy. What do you guys do that you think is joyful? Let's go on to our next song. You guys ready?
Okay, friends, and now time for our Hanukkah song, and we are going to sing a little song/rhyme about a menorah. And for those of you who don't celebrate Hanukkah, menorahs are what they use to light the candles to commemorate each night of the holiday. So we're going to sing our little song, and it goes, 8 little candles in a row, waiting to join the holiday glow.
The first night we light candle number 1. There we go. Hanukkah time has now begun.
The second night we light candles 1 and 2. Here again. Hanukkah time is here and there's lots to do.
On the third night we light up 3. Go 1, 2, 3. Yay! Hanukkah's here. There's lots to see.
Ooh, and then the fourth night, we light candle 3. Wait, that's not right. The fourth night, we light candle 4.
There we go.
That makes more sense. Hanukkah's here, and oh, the Hanukkah lore.
The fifth night, we light up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each helping our Hanukkah come to life.
Then on the 6th night, you guessed it, we light the 6th candle up to 6. And look at all the happy candles. Oh, don't they look like happy wicks?
Oh, look at them flickering. The 7th night, we light up to 7. Oh, man, we're almost there. Okay, there we go. The glow of each candle reaches to heaven.
Ooh. And then on the 8th night, we light up to 8. See? It's almost all 8. And the glow of the candles are here. Let's celebrate.
Yay!
Yay! And this candle then goes here.
Perfect.
That is our 8, because the first one lights all of them. And then all 8 candles.
Look how beautiful the candles glisten, everyone.
All right, friends, let's get into our next story. Hi, everyone. I know things are a little different because we're reading our stories separate, but that's okay. We're still going to enjoy it. And because I'm sick and by myself, I am going to take off my mask so you guys can hear me a little better. Our story about Hanukkah is called The Ninth Night of Hanukkah, and this is by Perl. Let's get reading. On the first night of Hanukkah, Mom couldn't find the menorah. Special delivery, said Dad, arriving with pizza. Max and Rachel looked at each other. No menorah? No latkes? It's just for tonight, said Mom. I'm sure we'll find our Hanukkah things tomorrow. Exhausted from unpacking, the family sat down to dinner in their new apartment. It was nice, but it didn't feel quite like Hanukkah. On the second night, the missing menorah still hadn't turned up. Should we go to the store? Asked Max. No, we'll find it soon, said Rachel. Besides, I have an idea for tonight. Rachel made a beautiful menorah, and Max helped her decorate it. But when it came time to light the candles, Mom realized she packed them with the menorah. Oh boy. Now, should we go to the store? Asked Max. Mom checked her watch and shook her head. Everything's probably closed by now. Max and Rachel convinced Mom to let them ask one neighbor. They knocked on 2C right next door and explained the situation to Mrs. Mendez. Would these work, she asked. Maybe, said Rachel. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she gave them birthday candles. Dad lit the shamash. Max and Rachel each used it to light a candle. Then Max and Rachel both got presents. It was nice, but it didn't feel quite like Hanukkah. On the third night, Dad offered to make latkes. He just needed to find his lucky latke pan. As Dad searched through box after box after box, Max followed his nose downstairs to 1B, where he met Joe, the super. And that means like the person who runs the building. Welcome to the building, said Joe. Need anything? Just let me know. Anything, said Max, eyeing the steaming platter of latkes. Joe happily shared. It was nice, but it still didn't feel quite like Hanukkah. On the fourth night, Max said, let's play dreidel. One problem, though. No dreidel. Beginning to think one of our boxes got lost, said Dad. So Mom called the moving company, and Max and Rachel set out to find a dreidel. The Watson twins, who lived upstairs in 3B, didn't have one, but they did have a toy that could spin and spin like a dreidel. It was nice, but it didn't feel quite like Hanukkah. On the fifth night, Max and Rachel figured out a way to play dreidel, which meant they needed gelt. And gelt is the little prizes money you get from playing, usually chocolate-covered money. No chocolate coins, but I do have these, said Mr. Patel in 4A. Here, chocolate chips. It was nice, but it still didn't feel quite like Hanukkah. On the sixth night, Rachel wanted to have a Hanukkah sing-along, but Mom's guitar hadn't arrived yet. Gigi has one, shouted the Watson twins, running up to 5C. It turned out they were almost right. You guys can't see, but she has a little ukulele. Ah, how cute. Mom taught Gigi the chords to Rock of Ages, and everyone sang. It was nice, but it still didn't feel quite like Hanukkah. And let's see, they're on 6 nights. Do you guys remember how many there are? On the 7th night of Hanukkah, Max and Rachel discovered they were missing something else. How do you wrap a present without wrapping paper? On their way outside that day, they saw Dr. Lee reading in the lobby. When they asked him where to buy wrapping paper, he handed them the comic section. Try using these, suggested Dr. Lee, and so they did. It was nice, but it still didn't feel quite like Hanukkah. On the 8th night, Max realized what their Hanukkah needed. Jelly donuts! But after knocking on several doors, Max finally got his jelly. It was from the twins' mom in 3B. Just not in donut form. That was nice, said Rachel as they walked downstairs, munching on jelly sandwiches. Max took a big bite and finished her thought. This is nice, and it doesn't feel quite like Hanukkah. The next morning, there was a knock at the door. Special delivery! Only this time, it wasn't Dad or pizza, and it wasn't the long-lost box. Let's have a Hanukkah sing-along tonight, suggested Mom. And look, her guitar arrived with one piece. Last night was the 8th night. Rachel reminded her, it won't be Hanukkah anymore. Maybe it should be, said Max, pointing. 9 candles, 9 nights. Rachel's eyes lit up, and she whispered to Max. Max whispered back, and together they developed a plan. With a box of candles and a box of crayons, they set into motion. That evening, Max and Rachel waited, and waited, and waited. Maybe this isn't going to work, said Max. It'll work, said Rachel, sounding more confident than she felt. Just then, there was a knock at the door. And another, and another, and another. Max and Rachel thanked everyone for coming. They explained the reason for their Shamash night celebration. For 8 nights of Hanukkah, the Shamash helps light all the other candles, said Max. Like all of you helped us, added Rachel. So we wanted to say thanks to the Shamash and to thank you. Just then, a voice called out from the back of the line, Special delivery! I wonder what it is. The missing box, said Mom. Now that's what I call a miracle, said Dad. In the box, Max and Rachel found their family menorah, Hanukkah candles, Dad's Lucky Latka plan, dreidels and gelt, wrapping paper, and Aunt Edith's recipe for jelly donuts. So on the 9th night in their new home, Max and Rachel and their new friends talked and laughed, ate and played games, sang and danced by the light of many beautiful candles. It was nice, really, really nice. And best of all, it felt exactly like Hanukkah should. The end. Wow. Wasn't that a nice story, friends? It just goes to show it's not really about the stuff that makes the holiday. It's about who you spend it with. So even though things might be a little different this year, you can still spend it with your immediate family, and you can see your other family, over Zoom or call, or even maybe send them a holiday card. So we hope you guys enjoyed this little Hanukkah story, and let's see what our next holiday is. Now we're going to do a song or a little rhyme about Christmas. Ooh. And this features our good friend Santa.
Oh, Santa.
So you guys can follow along in the show notes in case you don't know. And we're going to do the hand motions, and you guys can do them with us, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Down through the chimney Santa slipped. Whoops. Brushed off the dirt and the snow that dripped. Looked around the room and then he crept right past the beds where the children slept.
We got it.
Laid out the presents under the tree and filled the stockings for the children to see. Then tiptoed to the chimney and was out of sight, and jumped into his sleigh and flew off through the night.
Oh, man.
Wow, Santa's amazing.
That's a lot of work for just one house, and he has to go through all of them.
And just one night and one guy.
Oh, man.
He does it.
It's the cookies and the milk.
Probably. They're his secret power.
Yeah, exactly. So, now that we did a rhyme, let's read a story. It's that time of year again. It's going to be Christmas. Everybody ready for Santa? I know, I am too. And you know who else is getting ready for a visit from Santa? Bear. Bear Stays Up for Christmas by Karma Wilson. This doesn't seem like a big deal until you remember bears hibernate. Oh, let's see what happens when Bear tries to wake up in time for Christmas. He's got to decorate. Bear stays up for Christmas. The day before Christmas, snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Uh-oh, Bear, you gotta wake up. Dear Bear, get up, Mouse shouts in his ear. We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year. Uh-oh, look how sleepy Bear. Can you guys give a nice big yawn? His friends are all there, gathered in his lair, and Bear wakes up. Uh-oh. He stands with a stretch, reach up to the sky, and a great big sigh. I hope I can make it. I do want to try. Oh, make sure you get those sleepy winkers out of your eyes. Don't worry, squeaks Mouse. Hare says it's all right. We'll keep you busy all day and night. Uh-oh. All day and all night? That sounds like a lot of work. He tries to lie down, but all his friends frown. Silly Bear, wake up. So Bear stays up. Oh, he's up. Doesn't look too happy about it. Let's see. Come on, says Badger, time to follow me. In the Pine Grove Glen, there's a fine Christmas tree. So they stomp through the woods and they tromp down the track. They hoist the big tree up onto Bear's big back. Oh boy, look at the size of that Christmas tree. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow. But Bear stays up. Oh man, look at that. Look how big that tree is. Back at the cave, Gopher brews mint tea, and Mole pops popcorn to string onto the tree. Ooh. Nothing like a nice pot of tea on a cold day, right, friends? Raven and Wren bake a fresh fruit cake. Can you smell that fruit cake? The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. Uh-oh. Bear looks a little sleepy. He's doing great. His shoulders start to stoop. His eyelids start to droop. Ooh. But Bear stays up. Oh no, look at that Christmas tree. Timber. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like Oh Holy Night. Can you friends help them hang up stockings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. This den's gonna look amazing. They cuddle and sing as they wait for sun. Look good. It's already snowing, right? But soon all the voices just fade to one. Uh-oh! What happened to Bear's friends? They're sleeping. A bright star glows while his good friends doze. Oh, look at all that, listen to all that snoring. But you know what? Bear stays up. Oh, look at Bear. He's waiting. Bear giggles and grins. He works and he raps. He bustle and bakes while everyone naps. Woo. He piles up presents under the tree. But who's at the doorway? Bear doesn't see. Uh-oh, who's at the doorway? Let's see, he's got a white beard, a red coat, a red nose, a big belly. Is that who I think it is? Let's see. He toils all night until the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets out a yawn. But he still stays up. Oh, friends, look at who visited him. It's Santa. Bear doesn't realize it. Uh-oh, let's see. When Christmas arrives so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Wow! Look at all the treats. Look at the Christmas tree and presents. Oh my gosh, Bear did an excellent job. Presents and goodie are piled up high. I stayed up, says Bear, just to share with you all. Wow! Look at that. It's beautiful. As his friends shout with glee, Bear lies by the tree. But he still stays up. Oh, good for Bear. Let's see, what did he get? Oh, Mole got a little spoon. Ooh, Rabbit. And the gopher, oh look, they have a little telephone. Ooh, that's so cool. Got little necklaces. This is a great Christmas. Wren flies to the stocking and tweets out a cheer. Besides our bear's presents, Santa was here. Oh man, look at all the stockings. When all the gifts are wrapped, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bears a quilt just his size. Look how warm that quilt looks. Oh, that's perfect for Bear. Bear snuggles up tight and mutters, good night. Then Bear falls asleep. Ooh, good for Bear. He deserves a really nice nap. Don't you friends think? His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, sweet dreams, Merry Christmas, dear Bear. And look at Bear fast asleep. The end. Oh, and there's Bear fast asleep. What a beautiful Christmas story. I wonder how you guys decorate your houses for Christmas. Until then, let's go on to our next holiday, Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa! Yeah, we're so excited. So for those of you who don't know, Kwanzaa also has a candle holder called the Kenora, and there are 7 candles.
7. So almost like Hanukkah, which has 8, but this one has 7, which is pretty cool.
Exactly. To help us remember, we're going to sing a song about the Kenora.
And it goes to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
On the count of 3, let's begin. 1, 2, 3. Twinkle, twinkle, 7 lights in the Kenora burning bright. Time to celebrate first fruits and the history of our roots. Twinkle, twinkle, 7 lights in the Kenora burning bright. Great job, everybody.
Friends, and now we're back for our next holiday story. And this one is about Kwanzaa. And this is called Celebrate Kwanzaa with Boots and Her Kittens. Today is the first day of Kwanzaa, Mom says. It's the day for the family to be together, says Grandpa. But Boots has vanished. She's not here with us today, and she's part of the family. Can you guys see who Boots is? A little kitty cat. Today is the second day of Kwanzaa, Dad says. It's the day to fight for what we want, says Grandma. Well, I just want to find my cat. We can't celebrate Kwanzaa without Boots. Besides, she must be hungry. Oh, okay. Today is the third day of Kwanzaa, Grandpa says. It's the day to help others solve their problems, said Mom. That's why the whole family is helping me look for Boots, but we still can't find her. Oh no. Today is the fourth day of Kwanzaa, Grandma says. It's the day to work together as a team, says Dad. Dad has gone to the garage to look for Boots. My grandparents, my sister, and I are looking in the rest of the house. Mom called the neighbors to ask if they had seen her. Today is the fifth day of Kwanzaa, Mom says. It's the day to make plans and to work to reach our goals. Boots isn't in the house or at the neighbors. Dad says we'll have to look for her in the street. Grandma says we should put up posters. Today is the sixth day of Kwanzaa. Do you guys remember how many days there are? Today's the sixth day, Dad says. It's the day to create something beautiful, said Grandma. So I drew a picture of Boots for the posters. My sister is doing the writing with her pretty handwriting. Dad is going to hang the posters all over the neighborhood. Oh no, I hope they find Boots. Today is the seventh day of Kwanzaa, Grandpa says. It's the day we believe all our dreams will come true, says Mom. Come here, everyone. Look at this. I knew I'd find my cat, and now I have 7 pairs of boots. Can you guys see that? Her cat, Boots, had little kittens, and she was hiding in the closet taking care of them. Oh, how sweet. And then here we have some little information about Kwanzaa that I just want to share with you so you can have a little more information. It says Kwanzaa is a holiday celebrated by African Americans and people with African roots. Their people or ancestors came from a continent called Africa. It says during Kwanzaa, people with African roots proudly celebrate their culture. They talk about how important it is to be united as a community and with your family. Children learn the value about culture, and it's not forgotten. Kwanzaa is celebrated from December 26th to January 1st. During those 7 days, people with African roots get together and have lots of fun. They sing, dance, and read poems and plays, and eat together. It's a very big celebration. It says, families celebrate Kwanzaa with a special object called a kinara. Everything is placed on a table, and then they place things with African designs all over. You guys can see there's a candle. Very, very cool. The candles are placed in the center of the kinara in red, green, and black colors. Fruits and vegetables are placed on the table, and they also put a fancy cup that stands for unity. And then there's a bunch more information about all the wonderful things you can do when you celebrate Kwanzaa. So if you don't know and you would like to know more, feel free to do some research on some other holidays you may not celebrate, but your friends might. And now, unfortunately, it's time for our last song, which is The More We Get Together.
Oh, we've had so much fun with you with the holiday extravaganza. Well, you know what? Since this is an extravaganza, and, you know, usually my family, we go see the Rockettes, maybe...
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am thinking what you're thinking.
Let's take everybody to go see the Rockettes!
Maybe not this year.
Oh.
Next year, I was going to say, why don't we all dance like the Rockettes?
Okay, that sounds pretty good. I think we should do that.
Okay, everybody, let's get our tap shoes on.
All right.
Let's try it.
I think we need a bigger space, Miss Sarah.
Oh, we're definitely going to need a bigger space.
We'll be right back, guys. Let's go.
Wait, other way.
The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yay! Did we do it? I think we did it! Yay! You know, Miss Sarah, I think we should just start charging for people to watch our show.
Oh, I think so too. And you know what? I think we need a nap.
I think we need a nap.
Oh, we already got our pajamas on.
Oh, perfect. All right, so let's take a winter hibernation nap until January 18th, and that's when the week of next story times will start.
Perfect! We'll see you guys January 18th on Facebook Live and Instagram.
Well, Miss Sarah, I said the week of January 18th. See, guys, she really does need a nap.
The week.
Our first story time is going to be on the Thursday of that week.
Oh, the Thursday.
Thursday.
Of that week.
All right, friends, we will see you guys then. For now, we're going to go take a nap.